Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep just doesn't come as easily as it used to? Maybe you wake up too early, or you toss and turn, trying to find that perfect position. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Sleep problems are incredibly common after 60. But here's the surprising part. Most people don't realize that the way they approach sleep is actually making things worse. If you've been blaming aging for your sleep troubles, I have good news for you. The truth is, poor sleep isn't an unavoidable part of getting older. In fact, small, simple changes can completely transform your nights and add years to your life. In this video, we're going to uncover the biggest mistakes seniors make when it comes to sleep, and, more importantly, how to fix them. Now let's get into the first mistake, something that almost everyone does without realizing how harmful it is. Many seniors believe that they should sleep less as they age. You might have even heard people say, "I just don't need as much sleep anymore." But here's the reality. Your body still craves deep, restorative sleep, just like it did when you were younger. The problem is, as we age, our sleep cycles naturally become lighter, making it easier to wake up throughout the night. But instead of adjusting their habits to support better sleep, many people simply accept exhaustion as a normal part of life. Think about it. How often do you find yourself nodding off in front of the TV in the evening, or feeling drained in the middle of the day? These aren't signs that you need less sleep. They're signs that your sleep quality isn't what it should be. One of the simplest ways to fix this is to create a consistent bedtime routine. Just like a child needs a bedtime routine to settle down, your body needs signals that it's time to sleep. Try dimming the lights an hour before bed, avoiding screens, and engaging in a relaxing activity like reading a book or listening to calming music. Another mistake that ruins sleep: spending too much time in bed. It sounds strange, right? You'd think that lying in bed longer would help you get more rest, but actually spending excess time awake in bed teaches your brain that your bed is a place for tossing and turning, not sleeping. This is why sleep experts recommend only going to bed when you're truly sleepy, and getting up if you've been lying awake for more than 20 minutes. Let's talk about one more thing that could be stealing your sleep: napping too much during the day. Now, don't get me wrong, naps can be great. But if you find yourself dozing off for long periods in the afternoon, it might be interfering with your ability to sleep at night. A short power nap, 20 to 30 minutes, is fine. But anything longer could leave you wide awake at bedtime. If you've ever felt frustrated about your sleep, remember, this isn't about making huge, difficult changes. Even small shifts in your routine can have a powerful impact on your rest and your overall health. Now that we've talked about some of the biggest misconceptions about sleep, like believing you need less sleep as you age, spending too much time in bed, or taking long naps, let's dive deeper into what's actually preventing you from getting deep, restful sleep. One of the biggest mistakes most people make: not getting enough sunlight during the day. Think about this. When was the last time you spent a good amount of time outdoors, soaking up natural light? If your answer is not much, that could be a major reason why your sleep is suffering. Your body relies on sunlight to regulate its internal clock, also known as the circadian rhythm. This is what tells you when to feel awake and when to feel sleepy. But as we get older, we tend to spend more time indoors, whether it's watching TV, reading, or just avoiding extreme weather. The problem: less sunlight during the day confuses your body, making it harder to fall asleep at night. The fix is simple. Spend at least 30 minutes outside in natural sunlight every morning. Even if it's cloudy, your body still benefits from natural light exposure. If going outside isn't an option, sitting by a bright window or using a light therapy lamp can help. Now, let's talk about another common problem: drinking the wrong things before bed. Many people enjoy a cup of coffee or tea in the late afternoon, or maybe even a glass of wine in the evening. But here's the thing: caffeine can stay in your system for up to 10 hours. That means if you drink coffee at 3 p.m., it could still be affecting your ability to sleep at midnight. Even decaf coffee can contain small amounts of caffeine. And alcohol? It might make you feel drowsy at first, but it actually disrupts your sleep cycles and causes you to wake up more often throughout the night. So what should you drink instead? Try herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root, or simply warm water with a slice of lemon. These can help relax your body and prepare it for sleep without interfering with your sleep quality. Another major sleep disruptor that often goes unnoticed: room temperature. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling too hot or too cold? That's because temperature plays a huge role in sleep quality. Studies show that the ideal bedroom temperature for sleep is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. 18 degrees Celsius. When your room is too warm, your body has a harder time cooling down, which prevents you from reaching deep sleep. A simple fix: keep your bedroom cool, use breathable bedding, and avoid heavy pajamas. If you tend to get cold at night, layering with light blankets instead of using one thick one can help you adjust your body temperature easily. Lastly, let's talk about something that affects nearly everyone as they age: stress and overthinking. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, your mind racing with worries about the past or the future? Stress and anxiety are some of the biggest enemies of sleep. And unfortunately, as we get older, we tend to accumulate more things to worry about: our health, our loved ones, finances, and so on. But here's the truth: your bed should be a place for rest, not worry. If you find yourself tossing and turning, running through thoughts that won't stop, try this. Before bed, write down everything on your mind in a notebook. This simple act of getting your thoughts out of your head and onto paper can help ease mental tension and signal to your brain that it's okay to relax. Another effective trick: deep breathing exercises or guided meditation. Just 5 minutes of slow, deep breathing can lower your heart rate, relax your muscles, and prepare your body for deep sleep. Remember, great sleep isn't about luck. It's about the small choices you make every day. And the best part, these changes aren't difficult, but they can add years to your life. What 99% of seniors get wrong about sleep? Fix this for a longer life. Let's see final points in conclusion. By now, you understand that quality sleep isn't just about spending more time in bed. It's about making the right choices during the day to set yourself up for deep, restorative sleep at night. You've learned how sunlight, the right beverages, room temperature, and stress management all play a role. But there's one more crucial mistake that nearly everyone makes when it comes to sleep: ignoring their evening routine. Have you ever noticed how young children have a bedtime routine? A warm bath, a bedtime story, maybe a lullaby. These small steps help their brains wind down and prepare for sleep. But as adults, we often don't think we need this anymore. We stay active, stare at screens, check emails, or even watch intense TV shows right before bed. Then we wonder why we can't fall asleep. Your brain needs clear signals that it's time to rest. The good news: you can create your own bedtime routine, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Here's a simple plan. About an hour before bed, start dimming the lights in your home. Bright lights, especially from LED bulbs, trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Soft, warm lighting helps your body naturally produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. Then turn off all screens at least 30 minutes before bed. This includes phones, tablets, and TVs. The blue light from these devices disrupts your natural sleep cycle. If you like to unwind with entertainment, try reading a book, listening to calming music, or even doing light stretching. Another powerful habit: taking a warm shower or bath before bed. It might sound simple, but it works. A warm bath raises your body temperature, and as your body cools down afterward, it signals to your brain that it's time to sleep. This cooling effect mimics the natural drop in body temperature that happens when you enter deep sleep. And here's something most people don't realize: what you do in the last 10 minutes before sleep can determine how well you sleep all night. If you go to bed feeling tense, stressed, or mentally overstimulated, your sleep will suffer. But if you take just a few minutes to practice gratitude or deep breathing, your body will enter a more relaxed state, leading to better sleep quality. Try this. Before you close your eyes, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big, just simple things, like a conversation you enjoyed, a nice meal, or even the comfort of your bed. Gratitude shifts your focus away from worries and into a peaceful state of mind. Finally, let's talk about consistency. One of the biggest mistakes people make is sleeping at different times every night. Your body thrives on routine. If you go to bed at 10 p.m. one night, then 1 a.m. the next, and 11:30 p.m. after that, your internal clock gets confused. This leads to poor sleep quality, even if you spend enough hours in bed. The best thing you can do: set a fixed sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Within a few weeks, your body will naturally start feeling sleepy at the right time, and waking up will feel easier. So, let's recap the most important lessons. Get natural sunlight every morning. It helps regulate your sleep cycle. Be mindful of what you drink in the evening. Avoid caffeine and alcohol. Keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. A temperature around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius is ideal. Manage stress before bed. Journaling, meditation, or deep breathing can help. Create a simple bedtime routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens, and relax. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. This will train your body for better sleep. Now, I have a challenge for you. Try just one of these changes tonight. See how it makes you feel. Then, add another one tomorrow. Small adjustments lead to big improvements over time. Great sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about living longer, staying sharper, and enjoying life to the fullest. You deserve that. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're ready for more life-changing tips, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Here's to better sleep and a healthier, happier you. See you in the next video.